So you have to have this end on the spool to detect the tile. You got to put the battery in it.
What is that? That end?
I don't know the technical name for it. So you put your battery in it, put your end back on. You put it on here. Make sure it's tight so it doesn't come off in the tile. And now we got to get it ready to go in the tile. So you want to bring this over. You want to get it in line with your tile. Something like so. And then this over here, this is your brake, which will unlock your spool, so you can spool it out. And then you have to you gotta take this and your ground rod, and shove your ground rod in. Negative to your ground rod, positive to the end of this bolt right here, just like so. Just like that. Make sure you don't get caught in your spool. And then you are going to turn this on. You want to be on 82 kilohertz. Right here is your frequency strength, the little bars. You want to make sure that that is all the way up like that, so you have 4 bars showing. And you just set this here. So that is ready to go and can be fed into the tile. Then you get your wand. You want to turn this on. Wait for it to load. Okay. Frequency. Down here, you're going to want to be on 82 kilohertz, just like the other box that hooks to the spool. And these 2 buttons here will turn down your frequency or turn up your frequency strength. I like to run it half to 3/4 of the way up. So Haas is going to release the brake, and he's going to start feeding it into the tile. So Haas has it fed in the tile. And what I'm looking at, so if I move it away from the rod, my frequency drops. It's going to become a lower number as I move away. As I come back, whenever your frequency, this number here, peaks out, you see the highest number, 703, 7. So you're right on top of it. This number here is going to tell you how deep the tile is. So as Haas keeps feeding it in, I'm going to walk back with it 10-15 steps and go side to side. My frequency is dropping, so I need to come back this way. It's getting stronger. 830, strongest. Got a little deeper, close to the same depth. And we just keep repeating that. You can keep feeding, Haas. Okay. Same thing. We took 10 steps back. It's dropping off. We're getting really far away. When your depth number starts jumping around 8, 10, 15, 20 feet, you're way off. We come back. We're getting a higher signal. Highest signal right here. I'm going to try and go to where it stops and show you what happens when it goes past the end of it. Okay. So I got really high signal strength here, but Haas has stopped feeding the spool into the tile. So as you walk with it, your signal starts dying off. So that's going to tell you that you're past the end of the spool that's in the tile. And as he's feeding it, my signal is coming back up. So now we need to find left or right. Right there. And we're maintaining the consistent depth. Continue, same thing. As he feeds it, you're stuck. Okay, so Haas has it stuck. You can see a hole here. You got to be careful with the end of that spool, that if it starts getting hard, you don't yank on it and pull the end off of it or get it stuck in the tile, because then you'll have to dig it up with the hoe and you could risk digging through the tile and destroying the spool. Yeah, I can hear it right here. I can hear it right here. There's a hole here. So let's see if I can help you. So if you get your spool stuck, it's stuck right now, you don't want to jerk on it because you could potentially pull the end of the spool off. You just want to work it back and forth, try and wiggle it around until, like there, it broke free. So now we can bring it back. You gotta make sure this gets turned off so it doesn't go dead. And then you want to shut this off before you disconnect your leads. And then you're safe to disconnect your leads. Don't leave your ground rod in the field. And take that. Put that in there. Make sure you don't pinch these wires and wrap it too tight and pinch them. And then when you're done, you want to take this off and take your battery back out of it, or the battery will go dead.